Hello there, this is Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Y'all, this new setting has me feeling put on the spot. And this desk is mobile, so that's fun. Yeah, this will be the situation for a week. I'd be traveling, so this is gonna be the setup for the next week or so. I'm excited for this reading, mainly because in the pre-shuffle, I got an energy of someone digesting a truth that they once upon a time ignored, okay? Yes, the Two of Swords to the page, or to the, ooh. For me to say Page of Swords, it's the Ace of Swords, that's God's truth. That is the truth and only the truth, the absolute truth, along with the Two of Swords. So for some of you, this page, for me to say Page of Swords, this truth could have been collected by another person. Maybe someone went looking for answers when I Freudian slipped the Page of Swords, but this is going to be a fun reading. I just know it to be. Yeah, so I'm going to adjust myself. Adjust myself to this walking desk. Okay, this is hilarious. Okay, listen, I'm flexible for you guys. I want to get my daily readings out regardless of the circumstances. So here we are. Chanel is in the building giving a reading. Okay, so let's go. I already have the Ace of Swords. I might split the deck on this card. Yes, it feels right to split the deck on this card. Four of Coins. This is a close kept truth, okay? This is a truth that a person has been keeping close to their chest, or they haven't been necessarily sharing with others. I feel like someone had to go and dig for this truth. Now, this truth could be a revelation within us. This truth could be a person understanding by external information what this truth is, but let's just do this for a spell. Ace of Cups, my goodness. So this truth is in relation to someone's feelings. Someone could be digesting just how much they feel for a person. Someone could be processing how in love they are with a person, because the Ace of Cups is all about those sweet, I wanted to say sweet waters, those feelings. Okay. What else wants to come out regarding this truth? That's funny. Sweet waters. What's behind it? The Star. My goodness. So these are not just sweet waters. These are the feels that a person has been wishing for, but at the same time denying, with the Two of Swords. The Temperance Angel came out. So this is a truth that is likely brought to you by the divine. This is also something that a person has been patient for. They had to, something about this took time. So this truth, this revelation took time to get to this person. Wow, with Temperance in the reverse, as I pick it up though, someone is impatient as a result of finding this out or figuring this out, or through the emotional turmoil that someone is experiencing, they're figuring out how much they feel for a person. Five of Coins in the reverse. This is someone wanting to come out of feeling abandoned, maybe feeling left out in the cold, in lack. With the Nine of Cups, this is a big desire. So the truth is linked to a desire. The truth is linked to a person being deep in the feels. With this denial though, I feel this person has, to some extent, either been numbing themselves at this truth. It's kind of like, oh, I feel this way, but I'm really trying to ignore the way I feel. So I'm going to sleep on it, drink on it, work it away. This feels like a person who has been pushing this to the wayside, because the Two of Swords always speaks of that. It's like, I don't want to acknowledge how I feel. With the Nine of Cups, there's a lot of feelings. There are 9 cups to this extent. What is this card? Knight of Swords. This might result in a person coming in quickly, or this might result in a person taking action quickly based on this revelation. But something about this person, right? There's an impatience linked to this. There's a sense of impatience linked to this truth. Wheel of Fortune, game changer, I'm hearing. Yes, these feelings. Ace of Cups is back, guys. These feelings are game changer. Somebody waking up to these feelings existing at all is game changer. Empress, well dang. If these feelings are for an Empress, it makes total sense, because the Empress is the pick of the litter. The Empress is divine feminine energy, fruitful energy, unconditional love energy, fertile energy. Abundance lies here, right? I'm just seeing like this big sign stamped in this card. It's like all love resides here. All the potential resides in this likely person, because the Empress can often be a person, okay? It's not just an energy. It's a person. It's a frequency a person vibrates on, whether you're a male or a female. It's very nurturing. It's very kind. It's considerate. It's understanding. It is multiplying. So this is a feeling that someone likely shares with others, or people gravitate towards it. Bottom. Queen of Cups, very intuitive, very emotionally sensitive as well. Somebody might be getting a request to something. It says forever love casting. So somebody here could be feeling a love that they feel as though they can't shake because it's forever lasting. Somebody's name here could be Ashley. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing in the text. I'm not making this up, y'all. Ashley. That just came in. Forever love. Interesting. So somebody here is convinced that they'll love this character forever. And I say this character because it's an Empress, but it could be a man or a woman. Someone is convinced that they will have feelings for this person indefinitely, based on who they are or the energy that they emanate. Three of Swords. Somebody could be heartbroken over this person. Somebody might feel like you're a heartbreaker. Somebody might feel like this is dead, done and gone, with the Death card to the Four of Cups. That's an energy of feeling rejected. So I feel this air of impatience. Maybe someone feels rejected by you. I don't know if you rejected them or not, but there's an impatience with coming out of the reject pile. I could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. But this is weird. Like someone is wanting to come out of the reject pile. There's a person I feel you rejected, whether energetically, verbally, physically. There's a rejection here, and this rejection is making this person feel impatient. This person is heartbroken. They feel, and I say feel because the Four of Cups is beside the Death card, they feel like this is over. This person could be waiting on you. Now either a person is vacuuming the halls, anyways, because I specifically turned off the air conditioning for this, y'all. I sure did. Let's continue. This is someone's match. The Emperor just flew out. Someone is dealing with their counterpart, but this counterpart could be very attractive. I feel like they're very attracted to them, but I also feel like they're very attractive overall. And you could be attractive in so many ways. You could be physically appealing, energetically very attractive, like people always gravitate towards you. There are so many levels to attraction in general, but this is someone's counterpart for sure. Emperor to the Empress. So there's a divine counterpart here that's very attracted to this Queen of Wands energy that this person is embodying. So you could be feeling very confident about yourself. You could be very like, it is what it is, come what may. I feel a very indifferent energy from this Empress. I'm like, it is what it is. It's not that loud though, so we're good. Yes. Ooh. Two of Cups to the Queen of Wands. This is a soulmate. There is a soulmate who's attracted to a person who is impatient. They've had this revelation about how they feel about them, which is a lot of feelings. This person feels like they're either missing them or missing out on their energy. They want to do something about it, and they're heartbroken otherwise or now. Let's see what the Knight of Swords brings, because this is someone coming forward. King of Swords. So this person could be very cool and distant as they speak. The Knight of Swords with the King of Swords is kind of like the same energy in an approach and the person approaching the swords. Now the King of Swords is someone who's very cool, distant, logical. They come in very sharp, very unemotional. If I can be honest, the King of Swords isn't the most emotionally expressive. This person is coming in wearing a mask of professionalism, if I can sum it up in some way, shape, or form. But this person is moving from a space of desire for a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles to the Star. It's so funny how I'm like doing this because I'm so used to showing you the cards, but my goodness, this is a stretch. Maybe this person feels like this is a stretch from what they're used to. I really feel this energy of this person. You're kind of taking them out of their element. They're sticking their neck out beyond what they're used to. So let's say this person has a lot of people interested in them and they're just like, you're making me do too much. But for an Empress energy, it's worth it. Someone feels like you're making them stick their neck out beyond what they're used to. So this person could be exerting more energy than what they're used to. I'm feeling a little bit of arrogance off of this Emperor because I feel like there's a reason why this person is heartbroken. This doesn't come from just anything now. So let's ask why this person is heartbroken in the first place. We have a Queen of Cups to the Seven of Cups. This person had options. I feel this person was either exploring their options or they had options because it's in association with a person. Now with the Three of Swords, that can also be third party pain, but the Queen of Cups tells me there's a person in the mix. With the Seven of Cups to the Hierophant, this person was probably figuring out what they believe in, what they choose to commit themselves to, and needing to make a judgment call on that. So this person's heartbroken. They could have broken other people's hearts in the process. Maybe yours as well. Hangman, yeah. This person with the King of Wands was in pursuit of something that they ended up being stuck or kind of caught up in. The Hangman is always an energy of stagnancy, but the heartbreak stems from stagnancy and the willingness to deal with other people or explore their options in general. So this heartbreak is granted, is what this is telling me, because this person is hurt from a space of loss. They're impatient given the circumstances. For some of you, you have this person waiting on you. And I'm getting this energy of loss, but wanting to fill the void of how they feel in loss. But this person's pain stems from stagnation, other people, and their pursuits in general, okay? The Fool. This person wants to take a chance with the Sun. This will be a chance they will take to, in ways, restore their sense of happiness, because this is not a happy card. They're not happy. And their approach has everything to do with restoring their happiness with the Sun. The Fool is taking chances in life. The Fool is, I'm just going to do it. I'm willing to take a risk here. And this has something to do with the approach. Let's see if there are some oracle cards along with this. I didn't bring that many cards. I have like 30 something, but I brought 6. That's why I kind of restricted my personal readings until the 12th, because I like having all my cards at my disposal for personal readings, okay? Yeah. I'm sorry I let my ego get in the way of this connection. This person probably moved through their ego, because the way I feel about people who, I would say, explore their options or keep a person in limbo for too long, you're moving out of your ego. Because if you're not sure about a person and you're like, oh, but I don't want to lose out on this and that opportunity on the side, you're moving through your ego. You're moving through this need for multiple people's attention. You're moving through this need of securing backups. I'm getting the energy of a person who had a level of insecurity within themselves that they needed a backup plan. Whether you were the backup plan or somebody else or multiple others were considered a backup plan here. But there can only be one match. There's only one emperor and one empress in the deck. So I feel like this is someone who had backup plans, or they had like a crutch in their life, or they had like somebody who served as a bit of a backbone to some certain extent, okay? Yes, and I feel like this is the clarity they're receiving. There's a lot I need to get off my chest. This person might feel as though that they need to confess something. I'm ending a toxic situation and you're my best friend. So there's something about a person being considered as long-term companionship, whereas another situation is coming to an end. So this person could be confessing that they ended something and that you're that one person that has always been there, likely for them, because an empress usually is. It's kind of like unconditional love, but it's not the kind of energy that overextends itself. Empresses have energies come towards them. They don't overextend or overshare their energy because it should be preserved for those in need. I really feel an empress energy here, who is the kind of people a lot of individuals flock to, but you have to also take care of yourself to ensure that those people are well taken care of. You could be very family oriented, or you could have, I'm also hearing certain aspects in your chart that embody this. It's quite weird. But yeah, this is someone who wants to confess that they are either in the process of ending something, a lifestyle, likely of having multiple options, or just letting you know that you're it for them, or that you've always been there for them. I feel this energy of extending gratitude for the person you've been to them. But they also feel equally as an F up, like a fuck up. If I can be honest, this is somebody who has a confession to make, and there's like an itch to speak up. There's an itch to speak the truth. I feel like this person has been digesting the truth that they have feelings for you. Now, from all the cards that came out, the only one that's showing its face says, I'm going to surprise you. So this could come in as a surprise, like, what, really? You know, you read like the kind of person who has left a mark on people in your life, and you're gonna see just how big of a mark you left on this one. This is also somebody who could be wanting to protect you from negative energy in the way they move. I have a lot to think about right now. This person would have thought about this long and hard in a serious way. See that clarity is coming back? It says, I'm getting the clarity I need. This is someone who, in being with themselves, have digested the truth about who you are to them, what you've done for them, how they feel about you, this, that, and the third. Ooh, we have a crooked card that kind of snapped. It says the distance is killing me slowly. So I do feel this distance. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse is an energy of wanting to close in on that distance, whether this be physical distance, energetically, emotionally. You could be living with this person and not talk to them, and that's considered a sense of distance. I don't care what the circumstances are, but somebody here can't stand being left out in the cold. With, I don't want to see you with anyone else. This is someone who's convinced, and I say convinced because it doesn't have to necessarily be the truth. This is someone who hasn't convinced that they're your match. And it reads like that, but I'm reading from the perspective of the person who has digested the truth. So this doesn't necessarily have to be your truth. If you are considered as the Divine Feminine. Two more. I'm a family man or a woman, and I know you are my soulmate. So this person is convinced that you guys are divine counterparts. I feel like you guys are soulmates to a certain extent, but we can have many in a lifetime. And this person is very family oriented. So there could have been family members that served as a third party as well, as to why this person didn't come forward sooner. Because this person values that sense of companionship. For some of you, this person wants a family with you. But I'm getting this energy of family being a big theme nonetheless, and this person being very much aware that you're their person in their head. Again, this doesn't have to be how you perceive it to be. Maybe you guys were convinced of that at some point, but to each their own. I'm going to grab one deck here for some additional insights. The fall could be of significance. All right, maybe the fall season, this person will act out on this revelation. Yes, refocus. I feel like you've refocused your energy. You've had a sense of understanding as to what this all meant for you. I feel like you've already evolved to this energy. The kind of energy that's aware of what you bring to the table, but that's not overextending yourself. Winter as well. Oh, that fell on the ground. So the holiday season is of big significance, fall and winter season. But I also get this energy of this person being out in the cold, serving their awakening, because I saw awakening at the bottom of the deck when I got that card. So somebody could be waking up as a result of feeling left out in the cold. This person could have been a victim of their circumstances, or been a victim, or relied on being a victim, because I always say this person's hands are tied. So this person was convinced their hands are tied, or they had to kind of get out of that energy of feeling like, oh, I'm a victim of my circumstance, there's nothing I can do. Where there's a will, there's a way, and God paves that way. So I feel like this is someone who played the victim card quite a bit with you. Yes, only to grieve themselves. This victim role, like I can't do anything, put them in a space of grief. 5 of coins, 3 of swords. This is also a victim. It's like, I'm caught up by this treacherous snake and I can't get out of this. It's a perspective change that needed to occur in this person's grief. It's kind of like, I don't like my circumstances, and one can choose to change them, or one can choose to sit and sulk in that. It's like, okay, this is the victim. I'm the victim of my circumstances. There's nothing I can do. So I'm grieving. This was shadow work this person needed to do. I feel without you. Okay. Okay. It's like you needed to be here, whoever this energy is, and figure out, well, how am I going to unstuck myself? This came with a lot of grief. This came with a lot of feeling sorry for oneself. This came with a lot of shadow work. And as a result, realizing, yeah, well, I have the free will to do what I got to do to get out. I feel like there's always a way, and God will always show us a way. It's whether or not we choose to accept the way that is presented to us, right? With the Fool, I feel this person does have the means, the ability to find that way. They just needed the courage to do it. Action, as I speak of courage, to do it. Action. This person is going to take action. I feel quickly, because I feel like the reality of the life that they have manifested through victimization, likely fear and grief, they're not happy with it. The reality that they face in being in that energy is not the one they want. And I feel like their counterpart is what they want. Okay? Muse. Yeah, you serve as an inspiration for this person to view things differently. You guys could not be in communication, but I feel like an answer is coming. Communication in the reverse. They're learning to reject the things that make them feel victimized. It's like, I'm a victim of my circumstance, but what happens when I actually reject those things? Purge. To the answer is no. This person needed the ability to reject certain things that don't serve them, i.e. the karmic energy in their life. Remember how I said this person had a crutch? And it's so easy to blame whatever that crutch was, but this person was aiding to that because it was, I'm getting this energy of a backup plan. I don't know how to explain it, but let's say this person doesn't entrust one individual to be there for them or to embody that. They went to look for something else, or they had something as a backup. Like, this is the kind of person that they don't reject toxicity in their life. Even if a person is toxic, they're like, well, I have them around because maybe it fills a void. Maybe it makes me feel safe. Like, yeah, they're toxic, but I don't cut all ties. And there are people here that roam this earth that still have strong ties to their exes, no matter how big of a threat it poses to a new relationship, but they don't fully cut those ties because there's this abandonment wound or this fear, okay, that they feel. This person is purging things that they are learning to say no to. Toxic people are people who pose a threat to actual good things in their life. Yes, when I speak of that, it was a barrier. It was merely a barrier to good things. But this person had their own barriers within. You can't blame external people. It's like, let's say somebody comes to me and they're super annoyed by something that has always been like right beside me in my life. And I'm just like, yeah, well, this person is this, but I made the conscious choice to keep it around. So you can't really throw the blame on the thing that stays around. It's like, it's here for a reason. It's here because I haven't pushed it away. I haven't rejected it. I haven't had firm boundaries. I haven't said no, right? So it sticks around, it looms around. It's part of me. It's always been. So anybody else could be pissed off with it, but I made the conscious choice to keep it around. So if there is a third energy around, whether it be a business, a coworker, a friend, a family member, an ex, it will always loom around because this person allows the space for it to be there. And that's something that you guys maybe needed to realize, okay? It's not a pleasant thing or person. There are likely a lot of arguments, a lot of bickering, but this person kept it around because it served them in some way, shape, or form. And I heard sick way. So for some of you, this is someone who really shouldn't stick around longer or past its expiration date, but does for whatever fine reason that poses a threat to positive things, to people that actually want to be an asset to their team. And that's not your problem, okay? Whoever you are on this spectrum, you could be the person who kept a karmic around, or a third party around, or a third element around, Or you could be the person that they were juggling or treating like, you know, third, fourth, fifth best. I feel like this person had a couple of crutches, a couple of them, not just one. And this is this revelation this person is having. That is what I have for you guys. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.